Okay, so we're looking for a short female. Who kills people with a gun. Yeah, I mean, knowing, like, these people that make these, like, hacks and stuff like that, it doesn't take them very long. I mean, when I say knowing, it's not like I know them personally. Like, I just want to make that clear. Like, I'm not, like, connected with the Switch homebrew crowd or anything like that. You're not gonna buy the games? I can understand that mentality. I do think when you can, you should try and support developers and stuff like that. Like, me personally, I'm not the type of person that pirates games. That's just me, though. I know a lot of people do, and I'm not necessarily judging people who do, but... FH. Okay. So, on the 5th of... What's the dating system in this game? Is this the American dating system, or is this the, Like, is it January 5th, or is it the 1st of May? Oh, is it the 1st of May? Does anybody know? So, FH. So, FH bought a gun and ammunition at 9:27, and the killing took place at midday. That sounds about right. You buy a gun and then you use it a couple of hours later. Makes sense. I'm not picking up this phone, it's for me. I'm not picking it up, I'm not picking it up, I'm not picking it up. The game starts in January. Okay, cool. So it must be, the American dating system. But hello, Ichigo. Find a birth date? Oh. What's your birthday? 6/7/1919. How do I know your birthday? Who are you? You're Giano. Okay. Hi. Yes, hello Ichigo. Good to see you. You haven't missed too much. We just got a murder case, and now we know the name is FH. So we're looking for a short female whose name is FH. Do you guys say H or H? I used to say H, now I say H. FH. F. Hammond. Okay, let's write down these names on a sticky note. I suspect it might just be the one. F. Hammond. F. Holloman. I don't think it's F. Holloman. Like I said, I think I already did Frank Holloman for murder. Well, those are the only two names it looks like. I deal with a sniper killer or just a gun killer. I'm not certain, to be honest. The evidence wasn't really clear. I think they might have been a sniper because they didn't leave any evidence at the crime scene other than the bullet holes and the dead body, obviously. Ads or no? What caliber was in the body? I think it was like 308 or something like that. 309 deer slug. It was a rifle. It was a rifle. I fucking hate ads. I'll try not to talk too much or explain too much. A sniper, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really get how Twitch ads work. Like, I don't subscribe to anyone on Twitch, but I don't ever have to watch ads. Is it because I've got Twitch Prime? But I thought with Twitch Prime, you only don't get ads on, like, the channels that you're subscribed to, right? Like, does anybody know how... Ah, you have Turbo! Yeah, so Turbo, I know, is basically just, like... no ads, right? Like, Turbo is basically you don't watch ads ever. You know, I'll peel the layer a bit behind. When I look at like the revenue and stuff for my streams, there's actually a separate category. It's like turbo viewers, which is really interesting. So every now and then I like get like 2 cents because people watch the stream at turbo. Did you miss anything? No. We just walked to City Hall. So we're looking for FH, and we've got 2 names. But I did see before. Was it Ned? Was it Nallo? No, Nuclear. Wait. Somebody said something. Nallo said that you spend money on the devs you care about, which is very fair. I can respect that. We don't watch ads, but we count for ads. What? Ads? Ads. We don't watch ads, but we count for ad watches. Mostly ads when entering a stream, but then in the middle, but it's only 35% of the time. Did you pin the victim address and book cross-examine the names? Ooh, that's a good point. I do have the address book. Benedge. I mean, Fenge. Because the killer could be homeless, right? I don't think I've ever had a homeless killer before. Benjaguana. It's FG. So F Hammond and F Hollowman. So Hollow. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I already put this guy away for murder. And either way, you don't fit the description. You are a tall male, so you are not the killer. The other one was Hammond. Fiona Hammond. I mean, sounds like a woman's name. You're a short woman. That's... Have I played Celeste? I have not. I think I own Celeste. I bought a bundle at some point. I think it was for like the Palestine relief stuff. It was like a bundle that's the money went towards that. I think Celeste was part of that bundle, but I haven't played it. I'm curious about playing it. The thing is, I suck at platformers. 1203. So okay, Blanc projects. I feel like I was just at 1203. Alright, sit over there. If the corporate homeless, he'd be the neighbor for all the other homeless people. If that could be true, or it could be a joke. That's the crazy part. What are we looking for? So I've got the killer's initials from the arms deal, and basically I'm just trying to find them out. I've heard good things about Celeste. I just suck at platformers. I do have Mario Wonder, which I never finished because I was playing it with somebody. It was fun. It's true. No, it makes sense. They all live on the streets, right? You don't see any reason to support Nintendo when they continue their anti-consumer, anti-emulation policy. Ryu Jinx was completely legit. What's Ryu Jinx, if you don't mind me asking? Yeah, you're allowed to vent. I'm happy to read this conversation. Like I said, I don't personally engage in piracy, but I can understand that people have reasons why they do. But pretty much if something isn't, like, for me, if I'm like I'm not interested enough in something to buy it, I won't consume it, basically. So I read your previous message. Yeah, but what's Ryu Jinx? Or was there a different one? People that goes to the fire barrels are homeless. You were stumped as why their neighbor. Oh, okay. I get what you're saying, Ichigo. Now I've been following your messages, Nello. I'm just not sure what Ryu Jinx is. I might have missed one. Is Ryu Jinx the name of like the software or something, or is it a person? Oh, isn't this the killer? Yes, this is the killer. Why did I lose social credit? I arrested a friggin' criminal. Well. Put some life into it. I could use a starch core. It was one of the 2 Switch emulators. Okay, there we go. That makes sense. I had a feel. Oh. What do you guys see the murder weapon somewhere? I can't tell. Is there a murder weapon somewhere in this shot? I'm arresting you on suspicion of murder. You'll never make it stick. Never tell me the odds. Why did you commit murder? If the enforcers won't uphold the law, I will. Okay, so you're the, like, vigilante sort of killer. If the enforcers won't uphold the law, I will. Okay. Hey, Pouty. The switch emulation is a slippery slope. I mean... Let's have a look. Nobody says that this is the murder weapon, but... I mean, it's got Fiona Hammond's fingerprints on it, so I think it's pretty condemning. Inspect. So we'll pin this. I won't hit you with it because I think that might make you get unhandcuffed. Both of the Switch emulators were shut down. That's really sucks. But yeah, I can understand people's frustration. Like, it's one thing if Nintendo or somebody shuts down, like... Because I can kind of understand why they would shut down Switch emulation. Because, like, it's still their active console. Like, I get their perspective. I'll play devil's advocate for a second for them. But, like, to shut down stuff that's, like, fan projects, or, like, emulators for, like, consoles that don't exist anymore, basically, that's kind of where I'm like, at some point you need to sort of draw a line and say, look, there's a point where we're not making money off this stuff. Why does it matter to us whether people will emulate or not? Yeah, I mean, with stuff like that, you can never really get rid of it, truth be told. I should play Dredge. Is Dredge is that game where you're like, you control like the boat and you like, you like fish stuff, right? I'm trying to find the words. Don't forget to fill the evidence. Yes, the killer's prints on the gun. Yes, yes, yes. I'll get back to reading all these messages in a sec. I'll just send the I'll just freaking send it. Alright, I'll sort of try. Had 30 forks pop up. It was gonna happen the moment they put up their Patreon and Yuzu paywalling. Yeah, I mean that's kind of a bit dodgy if you're like making an emulator and you're asking, like, obviously they weren't asking for money. Oh wait, were they asking for money? Just straight up, they were saying like you can't use the emulator unless you pay. That's because that's kind of sus. Yeah, I know what you mean, Inor. Like, I think I would probably lean towards that as well. I don't know how I feel about a current gen having emulators, because I feel like that's basically people just... Yuzu was doing really shitty things. That's crazy. I mean, but that's the thing, right, though? Like, because of them, they've kind of given Nintendo ammunition to then just go after everybody, which is bad. So... your retro game, you get why the emulation community's getting... Yeah, no, when it comes to retro games, I can't understand the reasoning of, like, we're gonna shut down, like, this GBA, like, emulator. It's like, really? Like, if you guys want to, like, give everybody, like, a GBA, or you want to re-release the GBA games for free on, like, the Switch, that's fine, but you're not gonna do that. They hid the latest builds behind Patreon. Okay. I mean, that's basically, like, asking for money. And at that point, you're profiting off somebody else's IP. So that's sort of, I can understand that perspective of like wanting to get rid of it. And Nuclear, you said that it's a horror fishing game. It looks curious. I mean, at some point I might play this. There's a whole list of games that I'm very curious about, but I don't know whether I would. What kicked off them getting bumped off the internet? I mean, if you know the story, go ahead. Like, tell me. Go ahead. I'm very ignorant when it comes to all of this stuff. I hear bits and pieces, but I never track any of it down. There was sharing Switch ROMs. Oh, I mean, so it sounds like, obviously, like, I don't have a problem with emulation as a concept, but like if you're doing stuff that's like blatantly like not legal, like sharing ROMs, you're kind of asking for it, I suppose. Tears of the Kingdom got leaked. Oh, were they the ones that released the... Because I remember that happened. It got leaked. I mean, how like... you kind of, at a certain point, you're like... If you paint a big enough target on your back, you can't get upset if people shoot it. Yeah, Citra got caught in the crossfire. Citra's the DS one, right? 3DS, sorry. You know, I'm gonna catch up on this conversation because it's like the most active my chat has been in a long time. My goodness. BRB, no worries, no worries. Both Z King and Nuclear have gone BRB. Yeah, I mean, you have to be careful if you're playing with fire like that, especially with a company like Nintendo, because we know for a fact that Nintendo can be very litigious. They're very willing to swing the legal stick at people, right? Why Nintendo should move to PC? I mean, they could. I would not be surprised if in like 10, 20 years, consoles basically just stop being a thing. I feel like probably Xbox is the closest to just becoming PC. PS4, like PlayStation, Sony is starting to like put stuff on PC, but it's still a while away. I think Nintendo, of the three main console companies, is probably the least likely to put stuff on PC. Like, Xbox and PC are basically the same. I mean, they're both owned by Microsoft, right? Like, what's a game that's an Xbox exclusive nowadays? Is there anything? I mean, to be fair, what's a PlayStation exclusive? Like, if they, I'm not saying they don't exist, but are there any that, like any serious amount? Because I could not tell. I can tell you plenty of Nintendo exclusives, Pokemon, all that sort of stuff. Yuzu had nothing to do with TOTK. Okay, cool. But it's just sort of like one of those things where it's, like, it sort of just got caught in the crossfire, it sounds like, I think, from what said. So it got leaked, and then that sort of brought attention to emulation. You enjoy console gaming? No, I completely agree, Poti. Poti? Is it Poti or Pouty? Or you don't really mind? I completely agree with that, and it's, like I said, the whole thing I was saying before about it's very nostalgic to play, like, on the DS as well, like, there's something special about that. I get what you're saying. It's a different vibe from sitting at your PC and playing. So I totally get where you're coming from. So someone leaked it and then they used Yuzu to test it. Gotcha. And that's what caused them to get caught in the crossfire. That's very unfortunate. Pow as in comic book and T as in T. Okay, cool. Nice. Okay, Pouty. I can remember that. I need to get a job. I mean a mission. I already have a job. IRL. As in V-Love. Public humiliation. Ooh, infidelity. I do like the infidelity missions. Let's do an infidelity job. Eight nine 60610. You say people mostly stop streaming the game, you still enjoy it? I really like this game. And I'm glad that people still want to see it. That both yourself and Ichigo both really like to see this. It makes me happy. Person at Schubert Street. I haven't missed you much. We're sort of just waffling around. I was mostly just talking with chat rather than doing game stuff. This is a bit of a yap session, this stream, rather than just Shadows of Doubt. But that's the good thing about Shadows of Doubt. You can sort of yap while you're playing. It's not something you need to, like, concentrate on. Rejects had no drama. It was an accuracy-focused emulator. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Like, when one person does the wrong thing, it brings attention to everyone who's in, like, that same sort of community. Or in this case, like, one, company does something. They're not really companies, right? But talk to the person sitting with a cola at Schubert Street. Isn't Schubert like a composer? I think this is you. Are you Buffalo? Here we go. It's usually a small group that ruins it for the rest. Yes, 100%. You're Amy Sullivan, investigate your partner, Jamarco Morrow. Find out who they're sleeping with. I don't know much about them. I'll write down everything I know for you. In terms of bear pokes, like just poke the bear with a stick, yeah. Hey, 1,000 crows. 1,000 crows, you're a high roller. 1603 Blanc Projects. Ooh, you live in the fancy part of the city. I've told Jamarco you've come to clean the place. Yeah. Emulation is just a very complex deal. Okay, so let's go to the place. In an interview back in December, Nintendo admitted that emulation's not too bad. Interesting, I'm surprised they would even admit something like that. Because I feel like they take a very hard stance in it, which I can understand. You know, if I want to, like, play devil's advocate for them, I can get it. Like, at the end of the day, it is their intellectual property. They do have the right to do it, legally. But does that make it morally right? Probably not. You know, it's like Jurassic Park. They spent so long asking if they could, they didn't think to ask if they should. When's the next stream? Of this particularly, or just in general? The Shadows of Doubt streams are usually on Thursday. But tomorrow night I'm streaming something with my friends. The boys. We haven't quite decided yet. We were gonna... tomorrow night is gonna be it. We were gonna play the Killing Floor 3 beta, but apparently it's really bad. So we're not gonna be playing the Killing Floor 3 beta. Oh. I like how your cover story for me is you sent me to clean the house, but you've got a laser tripwire activated. That's really cool. I don't usually stream on Fridays, but this week that's when everybody's free, so I'm streaming on that day. Normally my streams are Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, and I do 2 on Sunday. I do a Sunday afternoon and a Sunday night. I think I stream too much. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys think I stream too much? Whoa. Nintendo's acknowledgement regarding the legality of emulators said emulators are not inherently legal. Oh, yeah. I mean, that's sort of what I've said about emulators. Like, they're technically legal, but it's what you do with it. Like, you're not allowed to just, like, download somebody else's ROM and play. Well, I'm glad that they're at least admitting... that, like, yes, emulation itself is not, like, some sort of horrible crime. Maybe we'll yet, maybe... make them an honest company. Jamaro. You work at Upsilon Liquids. This business keeps coming up. Jamarco. Yeah, what can you tell me about the person they're having an affair with? We've got their fingerprint. That's it. Well, that's not terribly helpful. If you own the game, you can do whatever you want with it. Well... I agree. But I'm scared that we're going in a direction where that's not going to be the case. And I mean, it's fitting. I think it's actually a very fitting conversation to have while we're... Oh. I didn't realize you were just sitting in the corner. Can you tell me your passcode, please? Not going to happen now, come on. What about for 150 bucks? Come on. I'll give you 300. I could give you anything. Come on, mate. He's in the timeout corner. I think it's a good conversation to have, because whenever I play this game, I think of, like, cyberpunk sort of stuff. Not like the game cyberpunk, like actual cyberpunk. We're gonna get to a stage, I think, where we don't own anything. You know what I mean? I reckon we're gonna get to a point where, like, everything that we own can just be taken away at the snap of, like, somebody's fingers. And I think gaming is almost already there. I mean, you have, like, games as service basically becoming the norm rather than, like, the exception. We're getting to the point, I think, where it's bad and I don't like it, but I think that we might be going that way. I'll probably check your workplace. Typically, like, they have the affair evidence at their workplace. Yeah, I do worry about these things. It's gonna get to the point where you don't even own stuff. No, I completely agree. No, I think that it's very wrong that that's the way that we're going. It's like people see, like, these dystopian novels, these dystopian games, films, whatever, and they're like, yeah, the world should be more like that. Like, it's like people read 1984, and were like, oh man, I wish that society was more like this. Or they watched, like, Blade Runner, and they're like, yeah, this is good, I like this. Nihilism and bleakness can do this to this person. Is that really what we think it is? It's just like, they're so nihilistic, they're just like, I just want everyone to be miserable. Maybe. I don't like that idea. Upsilon liquids, okay. What do you do in a liquids factory? Seven, 4, 6, 7. Back a voice, I'm in. Alright, Jamarco. Got any sussy emails? With the original hardware and flashcards, you can take your GBA and flashcard with you and play every single one of the GBA games you want. That's awesome. As it should be, to be honest. Zuri Torre from Jamarco. Hello, honey. This is a very important message to say. I can't stop thinking about you. What? Using your work email and everything. You can't be too upset if you get caught in that case. Is that evidence? I mean, that sounds like evidence, right? Wait. But it's not. Are you having an affair with two people? Because the fingerprint doesn't match. This is CX. This is CY. This person's, like, doing a double affair. Oh, just ignore me, just ignore me. It's a love rhombus. Where are your employee files? Why are you carrying a katana? Don't think I didn't see that. Did you see that guy has a katana? Whenever I say the word katana, I'm immediately brought back to Samurai Cop. One of the worst films ever made. But it's one of those so bad it's good films. And the best line in that movie is, one of the characters asks, what does katana mean? And the guy replies, it means Japanese sword. He loves to eat salads with a huge knife. While you were busy studying to be a cop, I studied the blade. Okay. CX. Well, I thought I was onto something with the work theory, but apparently not. Trinity Carpenter. That's the person that was, murdered. Oh, it was a long gun. Okay. Oh, it was a long gun with short range. I see, I see. But I'm, like, kind of confused by this case. So... this is the person that they're cheating with. Type CX. But... he sent a romantic email to somebody else. Whose fingerprint is CY. Like... what does that mean? Oh, here we go. Generating 4 out of 10. That's pretty bad. Do you guys have, like, lockers? Whoopsie. J. Ingram J. Langdon C22. Hate the alarm sound so much. Have I played Watch Dogs? I've never played Watch Dogs. How short are you? Oh my goodness. 145 centimeters. Sorry. Oh, I playing Watch Dogs right now, like the way I'm playing this. I thought you asked if I played the video game Watch Dogs. Wait, in terms of like the spying on people and stuff like that, right? I don't know enough about Watch Dogs to really be totally sure. The only Watch Dogs that I played was Watch Dogs in Payday 2, the map. I played a lot of Payday 2 back in the day. I'm just sad that Payday 3 sucks. I would have loved playing. Watch Dogs focuses on hacking. I'm just sad that Payday 3 wasn't good. I would have played tons of Payday 3 if it was good, but it is what it is. How do I get rid of the lasers? Is there any way to get rid of the lasers? I don't think there is. Oh my god. Freaking lasers, dude. Ah! Okay, well there's no evidence at his workplace. I mean, because... I'm really confused by this case right now. So... I've been given this person's fingerprints as the details. This is the person they're cheating with. But he's cheating with somebody else. So I'm pretty sure the way this game works, I need to find this person. But how do I do that? I don't know. He sent an email to somebody else. To Zuri. This is like dead to rights. Come on, alarm. Very confusing. Hello, cop. Okay, let's head back in. Check out Zuri's apartment. But the thing is, Zuri isn't even the person we're looking for. Because, the fingerprint doesn't match. The person we're looking for is CX. Zuri is CY. So I think that Zuri isn't even, like, relevant to the case, right? Or am I, like, misunderstanding something? Yeah. It's really weird. Like, I've never had this situation before where, like... Oh, yeah. Ah, frick. Here's me thinking I was being smart. Oh, God. Oh, my goodness. Help. What the hell, man? Why are these people chasing me? Just leave me alone. I don't understand. I switched off the cameras. Oh, you have to turn every single camera off? Oh my goodness. I thought if you just click turn off cameras, it would just go off. You have to turn every camera off manually. Oh my god. I literally just learnt that right now. Is that you have to turn every camera off manually. I thought once you hit the switch for cameras, it just disabled every camera. Turns out I was wrong. Ooh. Crumpled paper. Watch your back, rat. Okay, so where? Where? The reservation. At Endo Parade Hamburgers to Chung Woo. Why did you get this email for Chung Woo? Maybe Chung Woo is the person they're having an affair with. That's a name that we can look up. Right? That's weird, yeah? Because it says to Chung Woo. But this guy's got it. I was thinking of getting some folks here for a little the little game of you-know-what. Ryota Yamashita. We'll put that on the list as well. Well, that's two names that we can look up at least. Well, that's just paper. Do you not have lockers in this place? Ground floor lobby. Alright, well, let's pick this lock. And this is the... like, diner or the restaurant, whatever. So this is a different workplace, technically. So, did you check the address book of the family? The cheater is in there too. I do have it. Do I know what your handwriting looks like? So you have the nice handwriting. I mean, I could just look up the... Zuri is here. I mean, I could just look up... I mean, since I've got the, fingerprint, I could basically just look up all the names in City Hall until I find a match. And then just look for evidence. Thank you for that advice, Pouty. That's really helpful, actually. Whenever I see really short characters in this game, I'm always amazed. City Hall, City Hall. Alright, government database. Kia. Kia Okeke. At DC. The Crusher. The Crusher Duke. DB, okay, it's not them. Hira, Trinity, and Thea. Hira. CX? I think that's the one, right? Yep. Okay, so Hira Girguis is the person we're looking for. Alright, so let's find out where you live. 1401 Mercia View. Yes, you're a legend, Pouty, for giving me that tech. This guy's literally having two affairs. He's an absolute piece of shit. Okay, well let's see if we can find evidence. So there'll probably be like a letter or something. Enforcers open up. I saw a little caption at the bottom of the screen that said enforcers open up. Sus. Sasatakoi. Very weird. I hope that they release more content for this game soon. I know they've said they're going to. But I'm gonna hold them to that. The thing that I'm really looking forward to is the full mod support. That's gonna be so good. Hello, what's your name? You're Ha-Yun Rim. You can have some starch cola. I guess I am a little thirsty. Oh, there we go. 3 credits for me. Thank you very much. Can I come in and take a look around? Okay, I guess. Thank you.
Yeah, you might be a big gal in your own streets, but that...
Hello, Hero. Do you know this person? Do you know Jamarco? That's your friend, Jamarco. Oh, really? Your friend? They work at that place, Upsilon Liquids. Okay. Saw them about Blanc projects. Okay. Goodbye, I guess. Get lost! Wow. That's rude. Okay. You just have a gun lying around, that's fine. Let's see. Chef Jamarco. Yep, Jamarco was in your thing. That makes sense. Alright, do you have like a computer or something like that that I can investigate? Like, there has to be evidence, right? Like, when you get a case, it has to generate some degree of evidence. You don't have a computer? This apartment is so confusingly laid out. Oh, there's your computer. Two. So count up from 2. I can do that. I can count up from 2. Hira, come to dinner next Friday. Go to Chateau d'Arc. Bring Ha-Yun. Okay, that's not an affair note. That's just like a double date or something like that. Oh. They both have the same first letter. Ah, crap. Hello? Can I have your passcode? It's 1943. Thank you, thank you. You're too kind, you're too kind. Imagine just giving your password away to somebody. That seems like insanity. You're gonna find yourself early retirement. Duncan. Tenant. Enough is enough. Incidents. No. Nothing. So where could the love letter be? Oh, receipts? Excuse me, I just sneezed. I did mute my mic in time, though. You guys didn't have to hear my disgusting noise. I'll buy my own milk when you start pulling your weight. Damn. Okay, this is a photo of the cheetah. Can I provide evidence of the infidelity? Where else could the evidence of infidelity be? It's not on the computer. It's not inside the safe. I suppose it could be at kitchen drawer or trash bin. It can be in the trash bin, really? Alright, let's have a look in the kitchen. The kitchen sounds like a pretty good option. Advertisement. Starch cola advertisement. Advertisement. Do you guys say advertisement or advertisement? I think advertisement is like the American way of saying it. Either if their partner's home, but anywhere in the house. Can also be in work sites? Watch your back, rat. I was really optimistic that would be it. Could be anywhere in the house. Anywhere in the house, alright. It would help if, like, they stopped switching off the lights. Advertisement. Advertisement? No. Yeah, there we go. HG, please don't worry, honey. I can't bear to think that you're upset. There we go. Thank you. Advertisement. Cost $300 of vandalism. Oh. Breaking all your windows. Take that, bozo. What do you think you're doing? So we get for having an affair. Get some new windows. And not the PC kind. I can jump out this window. I can't take fall damage. Whee! Alright, there we go. Let's put the round to hand in. Surely I broke $300 worth of windows, right? I've never heard anybody say advertisement. Do you actually say it like that, Ichigo, or is this a meme? I say advertisement. I don't know, I say things all sorts of different ways. Like, between data and data. Like, data is the Australian pronunciation, but sometimes I'll still say data. Ah, it's English, right. I'm not super familiar with Singlish. Crazy Catman comes into a house, crawls under the bed, smashes the window, leaps out of a 17-story apartment. Yes, first opens every drawer. Enters apartment, searches every drawer, breaks windows, jumps out, refuses to elaborate. Leaves. You say it in the same way? The same way as me? Advertisement. I mean, oh, you could just say ads. It's English with a lot of influences from Chinese, Malay, and Indian. I've definitely heard it spoken before, but I couldn't, like, replicate it. I know you guys say la a lot, but that's about it. Tamil. Ah, specifically Tamil Indian. Interesting. What's that from? What's the origin of the la? Which influence is that? Alright, we can close this case. Look at this web. Don't worry about it, La. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's the part that always stands out to me with Singlish. You don't know? Okay, that's fair enough. I was just curious that maybe it was like, oh yeah, that's from this like part of the heritage. But fair enough. Could just be one of those things. It's ingrained because everyone uses it. Okay, maybe it's just a uniquely Singaporean thing then. Oh! Shit, that was quick. Yeah, I am playing with a mod that increases the murder rate, so that's why we're getting so many murders. It's basically... The murder rate is like halved. So there'll be... The time between kills is half what it usually is. You can make it even faster, but I thought, no, half is probably good enough. I don't want to get to the point where, like, the murderer, like, kills people in, like, 2 hours if I don't hurry up and solve the crime. Okay, 1001 McIntyre Terrace. Prying Eye, that's an interesting name for a case. Murder time, yes. That's what we're all here for. We love the side cases as a little sprinkle, a little garnish, but we're all here for the murders. That's what we're here for. But interesting, interesting. Advertisement. There you go. I don't know why I'm so like focused on this right now. That's alright. How about H and H? I think I asked this before, but I don't know if anybody was around when I asked it. Do people say H or H? I say H. I used to say H for the longest time. For the letter of the alphabet. I used to say H. Jane Davenport. Hello. I'm here to help you investigate. Hager? No. Did I even say it right? Hager? That's incredible. That's like completely different. Am I allowed to be in here? Ah, yeah. You're cool with me. Oh, hello. What's your name? You're Zara Kuznetsov. Yeah, have some starch cola. How kind. Never heard it pronounced. Like, hey. Hey starting for H. Hey. Go? Go? I don't know if I think I'm completely saying it wrong. Oh, no. Well, I think it's probably safe to say that I think we know where the killer came from. I mean, it almost certainly, but that's a business. You don't know how to describe it. Option 2. No. It's one of the ways that I said it. Huh? Herger? Hager? Herger? Or Hager? I need to get a handcuff. Right, let's analyze the body. They have dental floss. They were shot with a high caliber round. They have smokes. They were shot between 1845 and 2100. Who are you? You are Felicia Christensen. Hey, posture check. I can do that. Alrighty. So it looks like the shot came from probably one floor above. So you were standing at the window. You got shot in the torso, so I reckon it came from one floor above. Let's see. Is it a residential? Definitely looks plausible. No, as in the normal say H. And now I said H. H? A... A... Aga? Alright. Oh, you left the shower running. It's going down a weird rabbit hole. I'm sorry, I'm a very silly man. Wish I had the brain cells. 4076. In Dutch we say ha. That kind of makes sense. I've always been kind of curious about Dutch. It's actually a very closely related language to English. H. Yeah, that's how I say it. That's how I say it. Most of the time. That's just the normal way of pronouncing H. What is the normal way? We all say it differently. Ha. I like ha. Maybe I should start saying it like that. I already forgot what the password was. I literally just read the note. I got distracted by all the letter talk. 4076. Bar Felicia. I never seen that movie. Not sound like age, more like hedge. Hedge? Hedge? H? Hage? Hage. Is that it? Hage. Ah, there we go. See, you just need to give me like a couple of clues. I can figure it out. I'm not a very smart man, but I'm very stubborn. If I get stuck onto something, I will figure it out eventually. It's getting complicated. You can say that again. Boycott starts today, Lem. Malem. This is a really ominous email. I'm sorry, but you're gonna find yourself in early retirement from work. You're on mobile, so the lag time is adding to the confusion. It's all good, it's all good. We got there in the end, that's the main thing. Stop. Listen, Wilson, anyone behind the calls and messages? Ah. So you figured out that you were being followed, but you weren't sure who was following. Hello. Have you seen or heard anything unusual? No, I'm afraid I haven't. What is this? A receipt for hamburgers. Hamburger. That's $100 here. I think I'll take that. I think I've earned that $100. Why would you put your shoes so high up? Can I gift you Dredge? Oh, no. I couldn't accept it. I could not accept it. Next time it goes on sale, I might pick it up, but I cannot accept it. I'm sorry. I don't want to feel like I owe people stuff. I do appreciate the kindness, but it's all good. I don't even know what I'm looking for right now. I mean, do we reckon that the shot came from a floor up? Because the only reason I don't think it's from the same floor is because... I mean, can snipers shoot from businesses? Because it's a business right across. I don't really know. Like, the thing is, I haven't really done enough stuff with snipers. Unless it's a couple of floors up. Do we have the bullet hole? Is that the bullet hole? It is the bullet hole. I'm I'm trying to, like, pass this in my head. It's like, where did this shot come from? I reckon this shot came from quite high. And now my big question is, how do I convert addresses into names? So I've got the addies, but how do I actually turn that into names of people who live there? Because I don't really want to have to door knock on every one of these houses. Like, canvassing... Okay, it's probably not up to 16, right? That's a nice model. See. I did not intend on doing that. I'll just be making my exit. Hello, officer. What does the newspaper have to say? Killer among us. Among us. 47-year-old female. Also treating the death as a homicide. Press were not allowed on this. What was that flash of light? Victim had shot to death with a rifle. I don't know what the city's coming to. Whatever. A nice bottle, yeah, I mean, I did break it. That was an accident. I actually didn't want to do that. Like, I promise, I did not intend to break that. You can believe me or not, but it's the truth.